President Trump signed an executive order yesterday creating a commission to look into voter fraud across the nation. The president says millions of votes were likely entered wrongfully. Here's a quote from the president. In addition to winning the Electoral College in a landslide, I won the popular vote if you deduct the millions of people who voted illegally. Joining me now is the co-chair of Trump's Voter Fraud Commission. He is Kansas Secretary of State Kris Kobach. Good to see you, Kris. Thanks for coming on the show.
My pleasure. Great to be with you.
Democrat lawmakers and media pundits are pushing back on this. They're saying they're criticizing the president, saying there's no voter fraud. I mean, we've seen evidence here at Fox Business of voter fraud. What do you see?
Well, and we've seen evidence in the state of Kansas, and I can certainly speak for my state. You know, we've had more than 100 non-citizens who've gotten on our voter rolls that we've identified by name, and then there are thousands more, it's been estimated. But, you know, this commission is the first nationwide effort to look at all 50 states and collect all the data, all the facts, and put them on the table and report them for the nation to see. And, you know, what I find so puzzling about some of the people that are pushing back on Capitol Hill is, what are they afraid the commission will find? If they continue to argue that there is no such thing as voter fraud, well, then this commission is perfect for them. We will find nothing, and they will be able to say, see, we were right. So I don't know why they want us to have blinders on.
Yeah, Kris, the pushback has been, and I know you've heard this too, the Democrats say that, you know, voter ID laws lead to civil rights violations, that the numbers are out there. 200,000 votes in Wisconsin suppressed last year because of voter ID laws, and 100,000, I think, in your home state of Kansas as well as Tennessee in 2012, meaning people could not vote. What is your response to that accusation?
That is what you call really bad math. So we've had some experts, the people who really know how to crunch numbers, look at Kansas, for example. Our photo ID law went into effect in 2012. So what we did is looked at the 2010 election and the 2014 election, one before the law went into effect and one after the law went into effect. And we found that actually turnout stayed level, whereas in neighboring states and nationwide, turnout plummeted. So Kansas was doing better than the rest of the nation, and we were one of the states that made the switch to photo ID. So, you know, they draw these bizarre conclusions and then pull a number out of thin air like 100,000, when in fact it appears that in Kansas it certainly didn't hurt, and it may have helped our voter turnout.
So you're going to go into every state and look at whether there's voter fraud there, and what happens if you find voter fraud? What's the commission going to do?
Well, the commission will follow the facts and wherever they go, and the commission will present the facts in the final report and let people draw their own conclusions. But the other thing the commission may do, and it's up to a vote of the members, and it is a bipartisan group, is then maybe offer some recommendations. Say, look, these are some vulnerabilities we've seen in some states. Here are some solutions. Here are some things that are not working well. And perhaps, if the members of the commission agree, offer some recommendations to the states or even to Congress, where Congress does have authority, which is more limited. But, you know, it's up to the commission, and I don't want to prejudge where it's going to go, but we'll see where the facts lead us.
Is the president right, or is he wrong that there are millions who illegally voted?
Well, I think when the president said that, you know, he said that it's possible, and that was his belief, and I think it's theoretically possible, but we don't have enough facts at hand.
He sounded like he said it was illegal.
Right. And that's his opinion, and the fact is we don't have enough statistics available, and this commission may provide statistics that either support that claim or don't support that claim.